The Kris Tyson situation keeps getting worse. New info has came out since I posted my last video on it, and Mrbeast is involved. If you guys are not up to date on the situation, Kris has been exposed after old tweets and interactions he had with a minor in public chats, and they aren't looking good. Back in 2017 and 2019, this is when this info came out. So Kris actually deleted every tweet he had on his Twitter, and he actually didn't post anything for a while, and he actually came out with this, where he's basically saying that he's leaving Mrbeast, where he says, "I would like to apologize for any of my past behaviors or comments if it hurt or offended anyone. It was not my intent. Seeing recent events, we've mutually decided it's best I permanently step away from all things Mrbeast and social media to focus on my family and mental health." As you can see, that's like the most blanketed statement. That's the PR. He doesn't address anything at all. He said, "I would like to apologize," not "I'm sorry." He just saying really doesn't feel bad about the situation. Then down below, he goes on a yap session. I'm not going to read all that because he didn't really apologize for anything, but he's saying, agreeing with Lava GS, that he never groomed anyone or did any of these accusations that someone might suspect that he did. So this guy right here actually worked for Mrbeast at one point, and he said that this Kris situation is just the tip of the iceberg.
Boy, certified pedophiles.
Hold on, let me turn off the music. I'm outside Mrbeast's studio right now. Here's a cornfield. I'll explain that tomorrow. I've just been driving by looking to see, you know, is there an FBI raid going on? What's happening? My name's Dawson. I worked at Mrbeast from February to May of this year, 2024. Kris is the tip of the iceberg. And when Jake the Viking says Mrbeast knew, yeah, Mrbeast knew. I heard many times that Ava, Kris Tyson, is a major liability, but they can't get rid of her because she's already threatened legal action and she knows too much. And when all this information comes out about everything that she knew, everything other people know, I promise you on everything Mrbeast has done. Amazon, if you can get your money back, get your money back.
So right there, it's not looking good and nothing is confirmed, but there's another situation that actually has Mrbeast looking weird now. All right, man, this right here is not looking good for Mrbeast. It's honestly might be the kill shot that everyone's been waiting for, the tip of the iceberg of the sense. I'm just gonna have to let you guys watch it, and it's terrible.
And he did say that he enjoys the Catch Me Outside girl and thinks she's funny, so let's just...
So that just shows what...
Let's be real, do you want to put your dick in her?
I mean, it's
probably not.
Enjoying and
I was
enjoying
someone.
Yes, yeah.
You can see right there, it's a well-known thing. The Catch Me Outside girl or Bad Baby was underage during that time. I believe Mrbeast would have been of the age of 18 while this would have been recording. And you can see how it made those guys feel. It made them feel really uncomfortable when they're like, whoa, like that took a real turn. And it was saying they were enjoying, like they thought that she was funny. And then he took it to a whole nother level, which it was not at all. So Mrbeast might be cooked for that. He might lose a lot of deals, especially the Amazon deal. That shit is not looking good for him right now. That shit is not looking good. So you know that Shad Man guy I was talking about in the last thing, how he was basically drawing CP at that point. So at the top right here, this is Shadman's account. He posted a picture. Then someone replied during a thread, and I guess they posted a picture of an edited picture of Mrbeast. Mrbeast replied with this: "This is all we've ever wanted. We can quit now." What that is like entailing, like it doesn't really make much sense. But it also associates him with the Shadman guy, which everyone knows that guy is not a good guy to be associated with. And Kris was well known to be attached to him as well. And now there's more allegations from Kris that he manipulated a 15-year-old back in the day. Another one.
Kris Tyson from Mrbeast used me, manipulated me, and did very inappropriate things with me while I was about 15 years old. I was actually friends with Lava GS at the time, who is the main victim of Kris that everyone has been talking about these last few days, who claims he isn't a victim, but we all know he is, and we all know he probably got paid off. Not only that, but he's also under an NDA from when he worked for Mrbeast Gaming for 2 years, and he tried to get me to join Mrbeast Gaming himself, Lava. He's the one who actually sent me the contract and tried to get me to sign the NDA, at which point I ended our friendship because I knew they were just trying to silence me. Me and him were both initially involved in running Kris's Discord server, helping him set up his Twitch streams and moderating them.
Nate's calling me. Hey, what's up? You're on stream.
You just leaked your address. Please end your stream. As well as other technical back-end things that he needed help with. This Discord server that we were a part of had about 10 people in it, most of whom were minors. I'm not sure how they got in there, other than me and Lava. He won a giveaway and Kris invited him after that. and Kris invited me after I saw one of his tweets asking for help setting up a Garry's Mod server for the 10 million subscriber Mrbeast video. This turned into us having lots of private conversations with Kris and playing video games with him for hours on end. Not only did we do a lot of unpaid work for him that he promised he would pay us for, he would also frequently bring up sexual topics that was definitely not appropriate to bring up around 15, 16-year-olds, especially with him being like, I don't know, 20, 21 years old. He would even go as far as linking me several different porn and hentai videos throughout the time of me talking with him. Not only that, but he had an NSFW bot in his Discord server before he made it public. So when it was just a private server, his little circle of minors. And he would use this NSFW bot to spam different corn images, alongside all these 15-year-olds. He would also frequently call me dad and daddy, as well as the others, which I guess we all kind of just took as a joke at the time. You have to think this is someone who we looked up to at the time, we idolized, we thought was the coolest person in the world, so they couldn't really do any wrong in our eyes. But looking back, I was definitely uncomfortable at being called.
So that whole dad and daddy situation, I thought that was just like him being playful or something like that, as using it as a joke. But it really seems that he might have been using that term a little bit more seriously than we thought. I was really just saying that's probably an edgy joke, but it looks like he's taking more serious. And he had a whole Discord full of minors that were basically working for him unpaid labor. So he's benefiting there, and he has an NSFW bot that's just posting corn images. That makes no sense at all. Why would you do that? He's knowing that there's underage people in there, especially Vssier, which he said there's nothing exposed, but in that they said he signed an NDA, and that guy actually never signed an NDA. So that's probably why he's able to talk about this, and that's why GS was probably trying to defend him publicly, not trying to get sued. You might think that this whole Kris situation might be over with, but no, there's another case that we have to talk about. So there was another one overnight that came out. This person claims to be 14 and that Kris was messaging them. You can see he's trying to confirm that's his actual real account right there, 200 followers or whatever. The one thing I want to point out, he says dad up here again, which makes me feel uncomfortable, and it says keep it a secret though, LOL. Why are you saying that tone? I don't know. And he put a heart down there as well. This looks like real Snapchat. It doesn't look like it's like photoshopped. It looks pretty real. He confirmed his account, everything. I don't know. It just makes no sense. Why is he like having friends that are like 14? What do you have in common with a 14-year-old when you're like 21 years old? And another dad with kissy face emojis, mind you. So what is, it's not looking too good. And not only is there more information, but this might be the worst right here. He used to have a Reddit account that was called TysonBoy34, and that was actually his old YouTube channel. And you can see that I'm not going to read this out loud. You guys can look at this for yourself. I'll probably blur a couple words because there's a word that rhymes with grape in here. So that's probably the worst thing I'm looking at. And there's another screenshot from his account. And this one, I don't know what to say at this point when you're knowingly talking to like underage people around this time. But it says, but can you still get teen love? 14-year-olds always stay 14, Kappa face. Like what? I'm lost for words at this point. You guys make your own opinion, but I have my opinion. It's the only right opinion I have probably at this point. So right here, it looks like Kris was actually involved in the revenge porn of Jeanette McCurdy. So she was an actor on iCarly, and this guy actually made a video.
Recently, everybody's been hearing about the Jeanette McCurdy leak of her photo. What the story is, she sent pictures to her boyfriend, her now ex-boyfriend, and he leaked them out, and she is a very popular Nickelodeon star on the show iCarly, and probably be seen as the pulling of the show. It'll probably be taken off the air. Second off, you'll probably see the photos get taken down at some point tonight, maybe tomorrow, because Nickelodeon has that kind of power. But the link's in the description if you want to see them. I mean, I'm not endorsing people to go look at somebody else's private business, but I know that you know, people might want to see them, so it's there if you want it.
I don't encourage you guys to go look at the photos, but I know you guys might want to look at the photos, but link is in the description. So he posted this YouTube video. It's actually now deleted now, but you can see he's just blatantly just not a good person at this point, and it's not a good case for him at all. And he was trying to show people those images. All right, man, so that basically wraps up the whole situation. I guarantee I'm gonna post another video about this. So if you guys want to stay up to date, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. And bro, I just hit 300 subscribers. I got 20 subscribers with the last video. Come on, I appreciate if you hit that like button or you're new to this channel, but there's more videos come just like this. I'll keep you guys updated.